Not to this location. This is cool.
Awesome. Yeah.
Very nice. Very cool.
Michael, while you're back there, can you pull that thing with the handle out? Yeah.
That's old man. Get out.
That's 22. No,
Circular
that's
disc.
Come on.
Silver disc.
He's a young man.
I'm gonna get it on VHS from Hooker Avenue.
Yeah, man.
Radio Woodstock 100.1. I'm Ron Van Warmer. A lot of you know that I'm here only on weekends. My day job is at Family of Woodstock, which I call my feel-good job, because I feel good at the end of every day when I walk out the back door there. And we've got some guests in the studio this morning, including Michael Berg, who is the Executive Director of Family of Woodstock. And there's a project, a music project called the Hudson Valley Project, album with lots and lots of great music on it from artists from the Hudson Valley. And I want you guys to introduce yourselves. And
Greetings, this is Nyles the Third.
This is David Laffin.
And my name is Todd, Mihan.
and Michael Berg.
Good morning, Michael Berg.
Yeah, Michael.
Is here as well. And the cool thing about this new album that's being released is that the proceeds are all going to benefit Family of Woodstock, which is very cool. We really appreciate that.
Of course.
Especially this time of year, of course, any time of year, but this time of year when there's seems to be so much need, it's really nice that someone is doing giving a gift like that, which is very, very cool.
Yeah, feels good.
There you go. You see, it's a feel-good job.
That's true.
So, the Hudson Valley Project, how did this come about?
This kind of would start as a COVID project I was doing with Keith Megna, who I don't know if you talked to or not, but he kind of put this whole thing together somewhat. We wrote a song together, and we decided it would be cool to get a bunch of our friends from Hudson Valley to make a compilation record and, you know, donate the money to charity. So that's pretty much how it started. The song Pyramids is the song. I made the track, and Keith did the vocals on the track, and we go back and forth with some guitar at the end.
How did you gather all these musicians together?
High school, these guys are high school friends. A lot of people on the record are high school friends. Many of them, and just people we've met along the way, really, too. Lots of great artists from Hudson Valley. You know, a lot of them have moved since or whatever. Like Keith's in California now, but you know, we all
from the Hudson Valley.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
all that counts.
Arlington High School is kind of where a lot of this started for us. You know.
Yeah, and a family has been involved with music really since the beginning. Michael, come on up to the microphone. Talk a little bit about how
we
family...
started as a result of the festival when the town was inundated with young people looking for Bob Dylan in the Woodstock Nation.
That was about 50 odd years ago, right?
I'm still looking for Bob.
Yeah. I'd still like there to be a Woodstock Nation.
Yeah.
But anyway, but over the years we've had a continuous relationship with the music and musicians. A close friend of mine, John Harold, who was the lead singer for the Greenbrier Boys, and a great bluegrass guitarist.
He was such a nice person.
Yeah,
too.
wonderful guy. Brian Hollander, who's also a local person, was managing an album for John when he died. And John had no heirs, so Brian approached me and said, let's create a fund, the John Harold Fund, to help musicians when they get into trouble and need a car repair or that kind of stuff. And so for the last 30 odd years we've had this fund, and occasionally an event gets done and a portion of the event goes to the John Harold Fund, and we've been able to maintain this. So it's a wonderful gesture of community, what Keith and the boys are doing for it, and what we're saying about that artists need help too, and there has to be some way for the community to give back to the wonderful things they give us. So this is sort of a process.
And it's so difficult, you know, to be a musician. It's not an easy life at any time. And having health insurance is practically impossible for self-employed musicians. And so the John Harold Fund has been key in that as well.
The Old Positive Festival in Kingston also is another way that the community gives back to its artists.
Yeah, which is also very cool.
Yeah.
So shall we listen to one of the songs?
Sure.
Tell us a little bit about this one.
This song is called Pyramids, something I wrote with Keith, who we were just talking about. Basically is about battling depression and living your best life. Keith wrote the lyrics, I wrote the track, so. Yeah.
That's appropriate for family as well.
Yes.
Absolutely. I mean, it's like, it's an important topic. All of us with the COVID and the lockdown, I mean, I think a lot of us spent a lot of quote unquote quality time at home dealing with our own demons for the first time. And
Quality time.
yeah, exactly, in quotations, right? And the unwanted guest, but it's there, and I think it's fabulous what Keith and Todd did, putting this song together to kind of like destigmatize those issues. And the family does a great job with that.
That's very cool. So let's check it out. It's a song called Pyramids.
Haunted by your hate, your love was never kind, held down by your weight, but only in my mind. I knelt down by the lake and summoned the powers of divine. Distant lights fade away over time. Pyramids made of glass are hard to climb. Fly high, ride or die, saw the ground from the sky. Live this one and only life. At bay kept by my blade, tourmaline and tiger's eye. A chainmail blanket made to shield me from the night. White prairie sage burns the morning, cleanse and purify. Distant lights fade away over time. Pyramids made of glass are hard to climb. Fly high, ride or die, saw the ground from the sky. Live this one and only life. Live this one and only life. Live this one and only life. This only life.
song called Pyramids from the Hudson Valley Project. Very cool. I really like that a lot.
Thank you. Can I just add one thing?
Yeah.
Our friend Chris Heller, who also lives in California now, but went to is part of our friend group from high school. Did the string arrangement on that. I just wanted to give him credit for that. I forgot to say that.
Yeah, that's very cool. Really good stuff. We were talking a little bit, the song was playing about, the problems that kids faced during the shutdown in schools. And you're a teacher.
Yes, I am.
And you've noticed some things that have really impacted students a lot.
Absolutely. It was, when we all went back from hybrid to full-time in the building, you knew it was going to be different with the behaviors and things like that. But there was a couple times I'd go home and be like, my gosh, my school that I work in, Poughkeepsie High School, I'm like, wow, we've got some serious challenges. But then you go on the news, it's a nationwide thing. Like, kids just did not have that year and a half, 2 years to spiritually, emotionally, interact intellectually with other kids, with other people, with teachers in person. And it definitely shows. I mean, the challenges, the goofy things they're doing on the internet, and just, they missed out. They missed out. And it shows, and hopefully we'll get them caught up eventually.
And Michael, you were talking about things at the Hodge Center in Kingston and how that has impacted the students too.
We've seen a drop in the ability to be social, to interact with young people. And I was thinking about it. That change was happening anyway. People have computers in their hands.
Yeah, right.
They were already texting more than they were talking to each other, texting more than they use it as a phone.
Me.
Well, then when they went to be in isolation for 20 months or 18 months, whatever, it just compounded that. Right. So, we were talking while the music was going on of seeing kids hanging out together, and both of them are on their phones, even texting each other right across the table.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But it does impact upon their ability to express themselves verbally.
Yeah. So what's really nice is the Hudson Valley Project, the funds that are raised from that are going to go to family, and some of that for the John Harold Fund, I believe, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then just the work that family does in trying to keep kids going, and the crisis hotline and all the other things that family does. There's so many things. Domestic violence shelter and the teen shelter, and
helping people with food.
And
food
food
this time of year.
Yeah, absolutely. So we really appreciate what you guys are doing with this music, and that's a very cool thing. And I hope that a lot of people, a great Christmas gift, right?
Great Christmas gift.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we'll hope a lot of people will reach into their pockets and make a donation and get some beautiful music.
Yes.
I believe they can order it on the family website.
There you go.
Yeah, we will have physical copies too.
Familyofwoodstock.org is real easy, so you go there
and it's also available Amazon Music and iTunes and all those mediums as well.
Very cool. So we're going to hear another song. This one is called Selfish.
Yes.
You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. I wrote it kind of about, as we were saying, like social media, how, it's more narcissistic and everything's like, we're almost conditioned to be selfish now. You know what I mean? Very involved in ourself, our phone, our pictures, our posts. So that's kind of what the song's about. It features my amazing friend, Katie Lambert. So she did vocals on that. But yeah, it's kind of a cynical look at why we're selfish. You know what I mean? We're all so busy, wrapped up in our own stuff that we're not giving back. And we're less compassionate, so that's what the song's about.
So we'll go out with that, and I just want to thank you guys for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. Coming in on a pretty rainy kind of a day, and it was real nice that y'all came in.
We're bringing joy.
I really appreciate
it. It's okay if
it.
it's raining.
You guys all have a wonderful holiday.
Thank you,
John.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
This song called Selfish from the Hudson Valley Project.
Cool.
Awesome.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Ron.
Looking
our tears dry in the wind, remembering the work that we put in, taking chances. Is it really worth all the risk? Pressure to succeed, the weight we've been carrying. We're all so busy trying to change how we live. Schedule all booked up, so where do you fit in? Never enough time for what's really important. Repeat the same routine. Time to try something different. Stuck in a place where everyone's always talking, but no one seems to listen. They lie to your face, whatever it takes to be in a better position. They don't hesitate to ask for a favor, a donation to give them. But when you need one in return, they always say, maybe later. Be selfish, it's how we were taught. We've got so much going on, so selfish. That's how we've evolved. Wish like compassion is gone, but we move on, keeping the dream strong. Try to block out what's really been going on, just to find out we doing it all wrong. All wrong. The meter's always running, always. The clock never stops ticking. Wake up early every morning just to punch in. 2 minute hours for the wages that they pay us. Long days, slow nights, paying the high cost of living. Playing the game, running in place where the rewards are earned and never given. Keeping the faith where everyone's out on the take and they know to stay hidden. Surrounded by fakes, every corner you turn is full of schemes to make you the victim. Big dreams, high stakes. If it seems too good to be true, it probably isn't. Be selfish. It's how we were taught. We've got so much going on, so selfish. That's how we've evolved. Wish like compassion is gone, but we move on, keeping the dream strong. Try to block out what's really been going on, just to find out we doing it all wrong. All wrong. Be selfish. It's how we were taught. We've got so much going on, so selfish. That's how we've evolved. Wish like compassion is gone, but we move on, keeping the dream strong. Try to block out what's really been going on. Seems like there's no right or wrong. It seems like all the good people are gone. We're selfish, so selfish.